Okay. So we're live right now on the FlexJobs YouTube page. My name is Kelly. I'm the social media specialist here at FlexJobs. And this is Rachel. She is a career coach here at FlexJobs. So we're starting this now on our YouTube page so that we can get some questions from everyone about career advice, job search tips, anything that you have, any burning questions about a career change, your resume, your cover letter. Let us know. We will answer those questions. You can put those in the chat box or on the comments of this video and make sure that we can answer your questions. I'm checking right now to make sure that we are live and everything is set up. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to share this link out so that everybody knows. There we go. And I'm going to send this to you, Rachel, too, so that you have it, because it looks like it's a different link. And you can just mute it when you open that up so that we can get some questions. I'm going to share this out on Twitter and things like that really fast to see if we can get some questions coming in. Let's see. Get some questions. I'm going to share this.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so Rachel, why don't you, while I'm getting this all shared up, why don't you explain what the career coaches at FlexJobs do?
Yeah, so we meet with a variety of people. It could be anyone that just wants their resume reviewed or help with their cover letter or needs to practice for an interview coming up or who is making a career pivot or career transition. And it depends on what service that they purchase. So we have different service options. One can be a straight resume. So if you're pretty confident in your job search strategies, in your networking skills, you can just purchase a straight resume review. We will revamp your resume toward a specific job. We provide mock interview services. So if you have a mock interview coming up, we can practice and give you feedback with that. We do career change services. So a lot of people now are wanting to change careers and they really don't know where to start. So we offer a service with that. We also have a bundle, which is a straight career coaching session, which is 30 minutes. We can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about and then also do your resume. Or if you don't really need your resume done and you just want a career coaching session, we can do a 30-minute session that way. So we offer a ton of different services and there's really no structure. It's really, we meet you where you're at and we can make action steps and a plan for you from there.
Perfect. Okay. So now that you've told everyone about that, let's go into one of the biggest things about remote work. It is catering your resume to jobs that you're applying for. Whether that's customizing your qualifications at the top, adding skills, making sure that you're including that remote work experience in there. Let's go over that, about anything and everything that kind of sticks out to you about key things for your resume.
So first off, for whether you're doing remote work or not, it's essential that you customize your resume. And I know that that can sound really daunting to think that you need to change your resume for every job. But once you have sort of that foundation and you know what industry and what job type you're going into, it makes it a lot easier to customize your resume. So you're always going to want to customize your summary section. You're going to want to use those key skills that you find in the job description, put those as your skills. You're going to want to make sure that your bullet points are very action and results focused. So not just putting your job responsibilities and your job duties, but highlighting, what you did to save the company money, or anytime that you can put in numbers or specifics. You can, so I just saw a question coming in, that's why I looked over there, but you can add in, your accomplishments and your results. For the remote piece, it's always good to put in those remote technologies that you're familiar with. So like Slack or Zoom, whatever it is that you use at work, you can put that on there so they know that you are up to speed on your technology skills. If you have had remote work experience, you can always put your city and your state and then put like virtual or remote office next to it. We do have samples on our website you can look through as well, but that's kind of the gist of it.
So we just had something come through, and let's see, I actually can feature this. It says I can feature the message. Let's see. They said career changer here. Oh, there you go. Over 60 years old. So what can we do to give them some advice for a career change at 60 years old? I know we don't have much background there. I asked for a little bit more. But what's one of the first things, I guess, in their steps of career changing?
So for any career change, you have to go back to the very basics, which is what is it that you want to be doing? What is it that you're interested in? What are your values now? Like, are your values flexibility, staying home, or going into the office, you know, in a hybrid setting? What are your skills? What skills do you want to be utilizing? So you have to really take an inventory of yourself.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know much background, but that's the first step.
Yeah.
And then you're going to want to find companies that you're really interested in working for that align with your skills and your values and your interests. And we have a webinar. If you're interested, it should be up on our site, or I know we're doing it in a couple weeks on researching employers, and then also the hidden job search. So
Yeah.
kind of networking your way into a company. But once you kind of figured out what it is that you want to be doing and you target those employers, the next step would be networking, which comes in with informational interviews, connecting with people on LinkedIn, following people on social media. But the biggest thing too is that you want to make sure that you're highlighting those skills that you have that align with your next job. So it doesn't matter if you were a teacher, right? And now you're trying to change into marketing. You still have some transferable skills. So that's what you really want to highlight and showcase, that even though you're pivoting or changing careers, you have the skills that are needed.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to focus on. So that's kind of the broad theme. Again,
Yeah.
I'd have to know a little more background on that.
That's good. Yeah. And I did share, we have like a really great guide on our blog that's a guide to changing careers. And it has every single link and resource that's on our blog about changing careers. And that can help a lot because, I mean, it helps you with figuring out the right time for a change, planning for that career change, job searching in your career change, and then also some motivation tips. And then some really great jobs for career changers and previous career change webinars that we've done that can really help you too. Also, if you're a FlexJobs member, you get access to weekly webinars that we do with the career coaches, and you can ask them your questions, your specific questions about this weekly. So that happens for members. They get to join and talk to a career coach every week. What we're doing right now is just something kind of fun so that you guys can really see what we have to offer from the FlexJobs career coaches. If you also go, we have a full, like on our, I'll share this link in the comments, but we have an organized list of all these important articles that we share, and that's right here. It's in our Instagram bio, it's in our TikTok bio. It's basically everything is compiled there, so you can get career change information, you can get searching flexible jobs by location, you can get more of our advice and our resources, and then we also have, which is really cool, the guide to resumes, cover letters, and interviews. We just launched that a little bit ago. So that has everything you need to know about your resume and your cover letter. We also in there have samples, templates, scripts for resumes, cover letters, follow-ups, all of that. All of the templates are in there. I've been doing a lot of videos like this on our YouTube Shorts channel and also on TikTok. And the great resignation is huge right now. I mean, people are quitting their jobs in record numbers so they can continue to work from home and find a job where they can work from home because they don't want to go back to the office. We have those templates for that, but then we also have like the videos of me telling you how you could write your resignation letter, how you can phrase it, how you can ask for a meeting to then give your resignation. We have all of those tips too. So it's not just remote and flexible jobs. With FlexJobs, you get these resources, which is really great. I'm looking through to see if anyone else has joined in. Might be a slow Monday on
Yeah,
YouTube today.
it is a Monday.
I know.
Everyone's
So everyone's
started.
got the Mondays going on right now. So but we will continue. Let me see. Is there anything? I'm going to look for some other tips that we can share.
Yeah.
How about writing your summary of qualifications at the top of your resume?
Mhm.
That's a
So
big one. It's no
yeah,
longer an objective.
yes, it's no longer an objective. People, employers know that your objective is to get a job, so you don't
Yeah,
really need to state that anymore.
exactly.
What you're going to want to have is a professional summary or a summary of qualifications. And that's the part that you really are going to have to change for every single job, because that really should be customized to what they're looking for in that job description.
Yeah.
Um, People always think that they should demonstrate how many years of experience, like if they've had 20, 25, 30 years of experience in a field, that really is going to highlight their strengths. What I've found is that when I speak to people, that they don't really care about that, right? They care
Yeah.
about and also that can age you if you are worried about age
Oh, yeah, that's
discrimination.
true.
So don't focus on your years of experience, but
Hmm.
highlight your skills, your accomplishments, the things that they would care about that are related to the position that you're applying for.
Hmm.
So if they're looking for someone who has exceptional organization skills and Excel skills, and you have that, you should highlight that at the top in your summary.
Yeah.
You can talk a little bit about any personality traits that you have, like whether you have great interpersonal skills or you have great time management skills. You can multitask, things like that. And you know that that's important to them. You can put that on there as well.
Hmm.
If you've had remote experience and you're applying for a remote job, you can put that in there. But it's really to highlight the skills and accomplishments that are related to the job that you're applying for.
And then you may have touched on it too, though, like the skills underneath of it, and cater
Mhm.
those as well to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
job description.
So if you look on our website, like I said, we do have sample resumes on there.
Yeah.
And the format that we recommend is starting off with your professional summary. Some people call it summary of qualifications
Yeah.
or summary statement, right?
Yeah.
Um, then you're going to have your skills right underneath it.
Hmm.
And again, those skills are going to be related to the job that you're applying for. So if you go through that job description and take a highlighter and highlight what they're looking for, as many of those skills that you have, you're going to want to put that in your skills section. You can also
Yeah.
put the other skills that you have, but make sure that they see that you can match the skills that they're looking for as well.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put some of those sample resumes in the chat right now so that people can see that as well. Um, and then a lot of people don't think that you have to write a cover letter, but
Mhm.
really you should, right?
Um, Yes, I always say that you should write a cover letter unless it specifically says do
Yeah.
not write a cover letter. Some companies will
Yeah.
say that. If they say do not submit a cover letter and you submit one anyway, then that's not good. So
Yeah, that's true.
always look at what they're wanting. But
Yeah.
if it says cover letter optional, I always err on the side of conservative and send the cover letter, because it could make the difference between you and another candidate who didn't write one.
Yeah.
And the cover letter really should highlight in that first paragraph why you're excited about that particular company and perhaps how your values align with their values or
Yeah.
your skills align with what they're looking for. and then focus on, a couple of things that you've accomplished
Mhm.
and achieved in your work that's related to what they're looking for. And
Yeah.
that should really be your second paragraph. And then your third paragraph is requesting to speak with someone.
Yeah.
We have samples of that too.
We do, and it's kind of like, here's why you should be excited about me. Here's why I'm excited about
Mhm.
you. Like that's basically your chance,
Yeah,
your sales pitch too. For
exactly.
here's why we would be a good fit together. It's almost like a first date, like saying all of those things in a cover letter to a company because
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
like, you know what? I like you. Here's why you should like me. Here's why
Exactly.
we should get together.
Hmm.
So, well, that's really helpful. I know. And then I think it's been about 15 minutes now. I think this we can talk a little bit about our promotions and stuff like that. On FlexJobs is a job site where you can find remote and flexible work opportunities. We're a subscription service because we have researchers that hand screen the jobs on our site and the companies on our site, so that you're job searching and it's safer and it's faster and you don't have to deal with the frustration of weeding through ads and scams and stuff like that. So yeah, we are a subscription service, but that doesn't mean that you can't save on that. If you use the promo code YouTube, you can save up to 30% on your membership and join. And then you get all of this great advice. You get career coaching, weekly Q&A sessions, and you also get skills tests, resume profiles, and things like that. And it's really worth it. And it can help you find a remote and flexible job that you really love versus one that won't let you work remote or doesn't have any flexibility, because the work-life balance is huge. I mean, especially for me, I'm a mom, military spouse, everything like that. You're a mom, you understand it. I mean, it's really helpful to have that flexibility in your career.
Hmm.
So we will plan on doing this again soon so that everyone can get a chance to ask some questions. It was fun to chat for a little bit with you, Rachel,
Always.
and you can always follow us on all of our other social channels. We go live on LinkedIn as well and on TikTok, and we have a lot of career advice that we share on those platforms, including Instagram. Even like jobs that are hiring now, posts that you can see like what companies are actually hiring remote workers right now. And
Mhm.
that's important for your job search so that you can research those companies. But again, thank you for everyone who was here viewing. Even if you didn't ask a question, that's fine. I'm sure that we helped you out with something. And continue to leave your comments on this live stream and we'll come back and we can answer them too. And that's really it. I hope everyone has a great Monday and a great start to your week. And thank you for joining me, Rachel.
Of course. See you next
Okay.
time.
See you guys
Bye.
next time. Bye.